How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Hope everybody's having a good morning or afternoon, depending on where you're at. How's it going, Varun? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Gregory? Hello, JN. Welcome to the stream. Good afternoon, Emma. Looks like we had Avi in the chat. Hopefully his power comes back. Hopefully. What's up, Hardy? Welcome to the stream. And for once, Gregory is actually #1 in the chat. Wow, it's crazy. Crazy. Let's see if this button works. Button does not work. Okay. That's lovely. Not surprising. There we go. All right. So we have the tourneys, tournaments. I think it's really just the super chats, to be honest. The gift memberships don't really seem like they add very much. All right, to save this ad. So right after I say that, I guess we will see. Emma with the gift of memberships. Thank you so much, Emma. Congratulations, Vignesh, Kin, Petter, Jose, and Bobby on receiving those gifts of memberships. Yeah, I was just a little bit too late in warning, I guess. It's weird that the gift of memberships don't add. It seems like they would. That's all right. We still have a long stream ahead. Long stream ahead. If you can't tell, my voice is a little bit messed up today. I actually woke up 2 hours ago and was actually completely dying with allergies. And I took like the really strong allergy medicine, which I take very rarely. And it helped a little bit. Get some coffee. All right, who all do we got that wants to join? We have a bunch of spots available. How's it going, Bing? Welcome to the stream. My birthday is Monday. It's in 2 days. We're just not gonna be able to stream on Monday, so I'm working 10 hours on Monday. There was a bet. What was this bet? I mean, it's quite obvious what the bet was. But where was the bet hosted? All right, we still got a bunch of spots left. Anybody else wants to join? Was hosted in your head? How many participants were there in your head?
Welcome back, Munchkin.
There was one participant. Well, congratulations on winning that extremely contested bet. B-Class Retro Rally is going to be the first restriction. Kind of wish I had a tune for that. Oh, there are a lot of retro rally cars tuned B class. Retro rallies all over the place. All right, we currently have 4 total participants if we include myself. The first race, so it's dirt racing, B-class retro rally. Absolutely, you can. Everybody is welcome. You just gotta be able to send me a message through there's some sort of Xbox interface on PS5. Just send me a message. Yeah, there's some sort of interface. Xbox app on the phone. What the heck? You telling me there's not an Xbox app on PS5? There should be. Yeah, I've not been in a position to purchase a PS5 just to see what's going on with it. You win the first race by default. Absolutely. It's open to anybody that wants to have a fun time racing with friends. Possibly win some prizes. Yeah, if anybody doesn't want credits and instead wants me to sell an exclusive car, I'm definitely down for that. If I have an extra one of said car, I've got a bunch of duplicate exclusives at this point. So, I mean, I don't even have a PS5, Jans, so I'm not sure how I would give away a PS5. I mean, I might be able to find a random wheel in the garage. I've actually got a bunch of wheels in the garage. Hey, you're more than welcome to join, Vinyesh. It will be no collisions, by the way. So it doesn't matter how bad you are or how good you are. You're not going to mess anybody up. Collisions will be off. Everybody's going to be able to have a good time without having to worry about messing anybody up. Yeah, I'm always going to try to bring at least a decent car. So our ringleader's car is a valid choice. Did you get my my invite? Ah, this is Z. I was like, where on earth is he? Very bottom of the friends list. Send you a message. That way you're in my message list. Mr. Vinyesh, are you trying to join? I don't remember what his gamer tag is. Oh, not a problem. How's it going, Peel? Welcome to the stream. Not a problem, Varun. All right, I'm gonna be right back. And final call for anybody that wants to join. We'll start the first tournament right when I get back. Coffee is down. Alrighty. Tournament round 1. Hey. Emma with the £5 super chat. Happy birthday for Monday. I appreciate it. Alright, Avi's got his power back. We're going to be back soon. So that'll give us 6 participants, not including myself. Not a problem. Let's get the show on the road. No! We lost Gregory again. Again, I tell you. So for anybody wondering what happens when somebody fails to join, they're treated as having been last place. Whatever last place looks like. Same if you join late. If you join late, you're treated as having been last place in whichever races you were not a part of. That way, even if you join late, you still have a chance to win. Remember, collisions are off. I don't know what else I could have done. I did say, let's get the show on the road before I started. GG's, everybody. Yeah, so the race will begin when I get back, and when I got back, I waited waited a little bit, and then I said, let's get the show on the road. That's gigantic. These were the results after race number 1. We had Benyesh in first, Emma second, Zenith in third, and Ding, Varun, Gregory didn't make it, so they all tied for 4th. Yeah, she played the game quite a bit. Quite a bit. That was everybody, right? Ding, Benyesh, Emma, Varun, Gregory, Zenith. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. All right. I actually did not know that, JM. So the first championship, I'll show you. First championship up at the top here says B class retro rally dirt racing. So as long as it is a B class retro rally, you can bring that car. But you're also not going to be able to pick anything that's not that car, because I'm making a blueprint for retro rally B class, and I'm also turning off collisions. Is everybody ready? We are starting the next race. Which one do I take? It's a tough one. Yay, no audio bug. So the restriction for the first one is B-Class Retro Rally, but I think you're probably going to make it for the second one. The second one's A-Class Modern Sports Car. Dang, you ate that quick? It's crazy. Scarfing down that food. No meat cars? Oh, meta. I mean, there might be a meta car in this restriction. I'm not sure. Does that really change how long you get the notification to join an event? I thought that was just default 10 seconds all the time. Interesting. See what's going on back here. I can't win, so there's no real point in me being up all the way at the front, because there's a nice little battle here going for first place. Gregory pulling out ahead. Emma close behind. Was that a tie? That's close. So that's very close. Okay, so we had Gregory, and then Emma, and then Yesh. Well, shucks. Gonna have to go by the icons because some of these names are too short. All right, so the H icon, which is Vinyesh, got third. One without an icon, which is Zenith, got fourth. Lightning bolt icon, which is Varun. Yeah, all I can see is the icons. It's hilarious. Got fifth. And the French fries, which is Bing, got sixth. Then Avi tied for last on the first race and second race because he was not here. No, I should probably have shown what I was doing there. There we go. Yeah, all the races are going to be the same. So first one was dirt, second one dirt. Yeah. Next one is street. So we're doing A-class modern sports car street, but that's after this mono race. And I also put here what the type is. We did a scramble, then a trail, then a scramble. These are street races, so it doesn't matter. But once we go to cross country, it'll be sprint, circuit, sprint. So that's in there. Got a V here, added him, tied for last on this race with all of these other people. So, well, it's last place on this one. So that's just so that you still have a chance to win. A little bit different than Horizon Open. You don't get any points if you join last, but I think it's a lot more fair this way. All right. Do want a circuit race this time. Don't want to do that one. And we're gonna hold off doing my favorite circuit until we get into a little bit faster races. Let's do this one. No, not that one. This one. There we go. Remember, everybody, collisions are off, so don't worry about hitting anybody. Just race your race. Oh, we're starting, by the way. Yeah, I'm getting that audio bug every time. What the heck? It's like creating... Oh, did we lose somebody? No! No! I need to remember to flash my face cam on the results screen. That way I can see it. Zenith, send me a message. We'll get you back in. Possibly. GG's, everybody. There's Zenith. All right, so we had Vignesh in first, Gregory in second, Avi in third, Emma in fourth, Maroon in fifth, and Being in sixth. That means we have our first winner. Vignesh. GG's, Mr. Vignesh. We can do these gifts one of two ways. You can do it now or later. That's the one of two ways. If you want 20 million credits, you need to sell me a car that's worth 20 million credits on the Vignesh. Okay. Noted. If you want 20 million credits, you got to sell me a car worth 20 million credits on the auction house, or multiple cars worth 20 million credits. If you don't want 20 million credits, I can give it to somebody else, or I can sell a exclusive car on the auction house for minimum value. Yeah, the only real reason to do it now would be if you're leaving for some reason. You're not able to stick around. Yeah, just let me know if you want to do it now, want to do it later. Either way is fine with me. Doing A-class modern sports cars next. Street racing. Sure. Just let me know. Like I said, the only real reason to do it now is if you would have to leave. All right, so it is A-class modern sports cars. Let me move this down a little bit. There we go. That way it won't be on the way. I need 5 awesome speed skills. For what? Oh, it's street races. That shouldn't be hard to get. Not with ghosting. Should be pretty easy. Yeah, A-class modern sports cars. I'm not messing with traffic. Unless it becomes an issue, in which case I will turn it off. Monsoon conditions. Yeah, like I said, I'm not messing with traffic or anything. I'm leaving it as is. All of my fast cars are rear-wheel drive. What the heck? Why does that say it's a backstage car? That's not a backstage car. I'm encountering bugs. Help. Damage on. Maybe for like the ultimate. Like the finals or something. This isn't that type of tournament, so ouch. Bruin, you were too busy saying you were ready. Rip. Having a lot of technical difficulties today. Over there on that McDonald's Wi-Fi. Oh wow, we lost somebody else. Who else did we lose? Zenith. We lost Zenith too. Remember, while collisions are off, you can still hit traffic. You have been warned. Ooh, almost hit the tree. That was close. That was a close one. As have I. I have been warned as well. I think as long as you time it right, if you hit a traffic car and somebody comes after you and hits that same traffic car, I think the second person goes through it, but only if it's timed right. I haven't been able to invite anybody back. We started the queue in with a full session. Now everybody was there. This looks like a tie up there. Looks like a V pulled off the victory at the end though. Let's see what the standings look like. Yeah, I invited Zenith for that. All right, we had Avi, Emma, Gregory, Dick Nash, Ding, Zenith, and Maroon. Tied for 6th. Oh, Zenith was here. He was just in free roam. He didn't connect to the race. Weird. How's it going, Raj? Welcome to the stream. I need Maroon back in. All right, that was street race number 1. No standings, by the way. I'm hanging in there. Yep. Yeah, it's been a couple weeks. All right, everybody is currently connected. We're all here for now. Modern sports cars, A class. Collisions off. Is everybody ready? No, because I'm working. I am thinking about getting some fajitas though. I really want to take this. I'm not sure. I think some people are borrowing my car, and that would really be fair to them for me to take a rear-wheel drive. So, my birthday falls on National Fajita Day. And I can get free queso. Did we all make it? No, on the border. No, not Taco Bell. On the border. And I don't think Taco Bell has fajitas. What the heck? The only slogan that I remember ever for Taco Bell is think outside the bell, I think. I think it was think outside the bell. Or think outside the bun. Koshi is Vignesh. Oof. Ouch. That looked like it hurt. GG's, everybody. All right, we had Abi, Big Match, Gregory, Emma, Bing, Zenith, and Varun. Results. There's an E in there. Jan. And the word quiero. I believe it's Q-U-I-E-R-O. Two whole minutes. That's a long time. It's a very long time. Yeah, the problem with doing that usually is that the collisions are usually on. You can do that with a little bit more speed. You just have to be a little bit further over to the right at the beginning of it to carry in more speed. It is definitely possible to do that with more speed though. GG's everybody. Alrighty. We had Big Nash, Emma, Avi, Baroon. Wait. Here we go. Gregory. Being and Zenith. Which means got Avi. Actually, I'll paste real quick before I do that. Got Avi as the winner. Yeah, you just reconnected. Not sure about Zenith, but Gregory's the only one that seems to be disconnected. All right, so the first one we had Vignesh as the winner. Second one we have Avi. Not a problem there, Avi. All right, now we have next championship, which is A-class pickups and 4x4s. While we're waiting on Gregory to get back real quick, I go ahead and set up. Oh, that's hilarious. Gotta remember, it's the one that's in wet season. So I don't know if I'm not sure if the other one has collisions off. Welcome back, Gregory. All right. Might as well set up the last one too. Might as well set up the last one. As long as I can remember what the last one is. Dude, stop clicking over. I swear the game is doing that. A-class pickups and 4x4s. I just set up all of the blueprints, so we're going to go from one race to the next race to the next race real quick. Real quick like. Real quick like. Hopefully everybody's paying attention. If anybody's borrowing my car, remember this car, for some reason, in midair, if you are accelerating, your nose goes up. If you are braking in midair, your nose goes down. Very weird. Something to do with this car. Okay. So if you're in midair, tap the accelerator a little bit. That way your nose stays up. If your nose is too high, let off the gas or tap the brake, your nose will go down. No idea what it is. It's been a bug with this car since they introduced it. Just wanted to warn you because we will be catching airtime on this race. Okay then. Seriously? There was apparently a checkpoint somewhere that I missed. That has never happened to me on this race. Oh, we're about to take it off of some jumps, yeah. Okay, seriously? What the heck is going on? What the heck is going on here? GG's, everybody. 2 checkpoints, actually. 2 checkpoints. All right, we had Dick Nash, Zenith, Ding, Emma, Maroon, Gregory. Results after the first race. Let me know when you're connected. All right, let's go. Gosh darn it. That darn corner. GG's, everybody. Yeah, that last lap was what I was trying to do all the laps. That last lap. only good lap time I had was the last lap. All right, we had Dick Dash, Gregory, Emma, Ali, Bing, Maroon, Zenith. There we go. Been disconnected. What the heck? Final race. So, fun facts. It's quite literally impossible for anyone else to win. So, Vinyesh already won. Even if Vinyesh got last place and somebody else got first place, nobody else would win. It's okay though. We will still enjoy the race. Gregory, are you going to connect, kind sir? Gregory. I'm assuming he meant trying. There we go. Oh. Oh, that's right. Avi disconnected. It's Brian's fault. Who's Brian again? I can't think of it. Come on. Come on. Oh, that's hilarious, actually. Vinyesh disconnected and he still won the race. Hey, we have a Brian in the chat after all. He says it's not his fault. And the funny thing is, Vignesh disconnected and he still wins. That's... At least I think he still wins. Yeah, he should still win. Couldn't pass it by. I don't blame you, Brian. I would too. That was a perfect opening. GG's, everybody. S1 class track toys. S1 class track toys. All right, we got Emma, Varun, Bing, and Zenith. It means the results are in, and even though he was not present for the final race, and Yesh still wins, actually. Great. You mean, how did you get third? You got second. Oh yeah, we're not counting me, by the way. I can't win. S1 class track toys, starting with a circuit. Alright, see if we can get everybody back in here. Everyone's in. The Nash needs back in. Right now, Vignesh has 2 wins. Avi has 1 win. The rule is you cannot have more than 3 wins, but that doesn't mean that we kick you out after you win 3. That just means that, similar to how my scoring doesn't count, if you want to keep racing after you win 2, your scores just will not count. Not a problem. I still need to, let me grab a car real quick. It's a bunch of track toys. Track toys. Way too many track toys in us class. Way too many. All right, circuit, sprint, circuits. Everybody ready? What's that, JM? Yep, Sunoco was bought out by 7-Eleven, but they still have that brand in gas. Yep. Uh-oh, we lost Zenith. 7-Eleven Speedway, Sunoco. There's one more. I can't think of off the top of my head. How did that checkpoint get on top of that Apex sign? Speedway is a more recent acquisition. Sunoco was bought a while ago. Ow. GG's, everybody. The results after the first race. Yeah, basically tied lap times. Yeah, we're like right on top of each other the whole time. This is the easiest checkpoint. Which checkpoint was that? How do you determine what the easiest checkpoint is? Okay, V is still not connected. But who do we lose? We're gonna be right back. What's up, Peel? Welcome back. I'm guessing he's not coming back. I invited him a little bit ago. Everybody ready? Absolutely, Mr. Peel. You'll be able to do the daily because we're gonna do a street race after this. At least I think it's right after this. It should be right after this. After this tournament, at least. In S2, yep. Chaos, yep. That is correct. I mean, regardless of whether it's street racing or road racing in S2, it will be chaos, but No. At least one Brabham. Yeah. Is the Brabham an extreme track toy? GG's, everybody. Then it is able to be brought, yes. I'm going to be bringing a CCGT personally. GG's, everybody. Gotta remember to remove the face cam so I can actually see who won. So we got Big and Nash, we got me, got Gregory, Emma, Bean, and Peru. Standings. Peel, the way joining late works, we just give you last place for all the ones you weren't present for. That's why it says 8 and 8. A little bit more fair than Horizon Open rules and just not earning anything for Horizon Open. 1 minute. Circuits. Okay. Last one is a circuit. So many circuits to choose from. So many circuits. Whatever circuit will we do? Plaza circuit. I hate Plaza circuit. I don't ever want to do Plaza circuit. Plaza circuit is a nightmare. You can do Playa Azul though. Everybody ready? I'll take that as a yes. We lost somebody. Who was it? Who was it? Arun. No. All right, so the only two people that can win are Avi and Benyesh. Nobody else has enough points. And for Avi to beat Benyesh, he needs at least 9 more points. then Vinyesh. Big Nesh. I keep saying Vinyesh. Big Nesh. There we go. Let's go. Basically, Avi has to get first place, and Big Nesh has to like get last place. Ow. Need to pay attention. Yes, that was a wall. That was indeed a checkpoint, yep. That was almost a checkpoint. It was a choice between a checkpoint or a wall. Whoa, that water hazard completely threw off this car. Let's see how the lap time fares, 'cause that last one was my only good lap out of all of it. GG's, everybody. Yay! Second best lap time. Oh. Who won? I mean, obviously, Vinyesh. Rest of the standings in. Who's Clippy? Clippy is Gregory. Muffin is Emma. Cat is me. Count Cat. French fry. The other French fry is me. Oh. Alright, final results. That means that Mr. Vinyesh has won 3 and can no longer be counted. He can still race, but his score will not count. Congratulations on winning 3, Mr. Big Nesh. Welcome back. All right, now we're going to be doing S2 class Extreme Track Boys Street Racing. Oh wait, no, I wanted to go Koenigsegg, not this. Need my other tune. I was not planning on a JM, unless everybody wants to do the marathon, in which case I guess let me know. We're going to turn traffic off. That's not happening. Unless you're just saying Peel as in his name rather than Peel as in the vehicle. As that car cannot get into S2 class. I mean, if we do the marathon in any car class, yeah, we're not doing that in the car. Not the PLP50, the car. Yeah, if we do it in any class, it's going to be S2 class, just because it's a long race. We're starting, by the way. Oh, what the heck? The AI just completely took me off the track. What the heck? Was that a restriction or was that just us being weird? I don't remember. I mean, if it was us being stupid, it would have been D class, not C class. no, 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 no. Does not quite have the handling for that. I thought it did. I thought we were kosher on that corner. All right, we're good. We're back. Don't quite have the handling for that. GG's, everybody. All right. So we have Avi, Heal, Emma, Bing, Gregory, Varun. Yeah, the results after the first race. We did get the challenge, by the way, the daily challenge. It completed. Okay, we're gonna we're gonna intercede there. It was on Gale. We're gonna intercede in that one. Let's not do that. I kind of want to take this, but at the same time, yeah, we'll take it. Uh-oh. I didn't realize Bing wasn't connected. Yeah, it looks like. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, I'm like level 50 or something like that. I have not been doing hardly any hide and seek. Ow. Ow. I was not following Gregory. I don't know what you're talking about. Whoa. That turned way sharper than I thought it would. Way sharper. GG's, everybody. Same exact results. Very, very interesting. If that's the case, Peel, you might want to switch cars because we are about to do, by popular votes in the chat, the marathon. By extremely popular vote in the chat. In other words, nobody said they didn't want to do the marathon. What car do we take, though? That is a difficult decision. Yeah. Oh, you know, I didn't check the weather. Probably should have checked the weather. Hopefully the weather wasn't bad. Let's see if it shows. Oh, it's just cloudy. That's fine. It's fine. Uh-oh, we lost somebody. Who'd we lose? Is it Gregory? Ah, it's Gregory. Well, I guess Gregory didn't want to face it. I guess he did technically DNF. Technically speaking, he didn't finish. Is that the technical term for that? DNS? I can't wait, Broom. I can't wait. It's already starting. Oh, oh, come on. It turned too sharply. It's almost like I'm driving an extreme track toy or something. That's all right. We got a long race ahead of us. And lots of things to hit on this long race ahead of us. I love how the default setting for this race was sunset for street racing. Yes, it does definitely has time progression. By default, I would have had to turn that off. For some reason, I thought it was the other way. I thought we had to go on the other side of that little tiny barrier. Whoa, 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 whoa. Not the railing. Too late. Whoa, 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 whoa. What the heck was that? Seriously? I don't even know what I just hit. Okay. I start out on the corner and it says I'm good. And then halfway through the corner, it says, whoa, 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 hang on, no, slam on the brakes. Is going to be extremely close. I'm going to get DNF'd at the finish line. Like at the actual finish line. No? Okay. GG's, everybody. Alright, so we had Peel, Emma, Avi, being the root. Now that is close. That's close. But realistically speaking, Avi would have had to finish like 30 seconds later for that to have been a tie. So there's that. All right, we're going to copy this down here. And Avi has won his second one. So we've got Vignesh, Avi, Vignesh, Avi. Will somebody else win? That is the question. And it is S1 class rally monsters in the dirt. Everyone's favorite restriction. Next to S2 class extreme track boys, at least. Alright, so this says circuit sprint circuit. Should actually say scramble, trail scramble. Fix that. Okay. Scramble, trail, scramble. You need an invite. So Vignesh, I explained that a little bit ago, after you won the third one, it also says it in the description. You can't win more than 3. So you've won 3 championships, 3 tournaments. So after you win 3 tournaments, your name just comes off, and you can still raise. But similar to me, your points just don't count. So you can't win more than 3 tournaments. So yes, it is in fact missing. Just like my name's not on there. Did you join? Yay! All right, we're good. Everybody's in. It's first scram, trail scram. It is not Thursday. It's not even close to Thursday, actually. Scramble or trail? You've never used the Hoonigan RS200? What the heck? I'm not using it for this one, but I will be using it on the next one. I really like the way it drives. Uh-oh. No! We lost Vignesh. Do-do-do. I forgot about the portion at 11 Rally E. Been a while since I've driven this. Gotta remember how it flows. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey now. Ow. GG's everybody. We had Peel, Avi, Emma, Gregory, Varun, Bing. Results after the first race. There's that race. This one? Oh, there it is. Took me a while to find it. Big Nash. Oh, I guess time progression may have been fixed. Surely not in street racing though. Surely that's just a dirt racing thing. I'm gonna go back and see. Loading. Oh no, time progression is rolling. It was set to rolling. Yep. Oh, ouch. It was not how I wanted to take that corner. GG's, everybody. Pill, you might try borrowing my car next race. Since you've never tried the RS200 in S1 class. I'm gonna use this again next race. Oh, you were in the RS200 last race? I didn't see. Did you like it?
The next Horizon Arcade event will begin any minute now.
Yeah, I was assuming you were meaning first race. Oh, Emma and Avi are both dipping out after this race. Cool, cool. Yeah, we're getting close to the end anyways. Yeah, it's mostly stock. It handles a little bit better off-road than the stock does. I don't know why I was about to select anything goes. That's not the right one. I'll fix it though. Cool, cool. Is that an Escort with stock tires on it? Whoa, 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 whoa. Where are we going? What in the world? Whoa, 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 whoa. See if we can do that little section a little bit better this time. Tiny bit. Still not perfect. Last chance. What the world is going on here? Could have been worse. GG's, everybody. Is that the wrong tune, Peel? Three. Okay, the results after the final race. And both Avi and Emma are taking a break. for food, I think. Or not sure about Avia. Emma said she's getting food. We are gonna do one more since they are both leaving. That leaves us with 4. It's A-class retro sports cars. Retro sports cars. What have we got? Street racing. I just said. You're waiting on that one? Uh-oh. The funny thing is, this was going to be the 10th one. I actually moved it up because the next one was going to be another S1 class. I wanted to do an A-class street racing to finish it off. Yeah, this was going to be the 10th one. I mean, you're welcome to join back. Is this going to be the final one? Well, speaking of food, what do we want to eat for lunch? It's a very difficult choice. Snickers. Absolutely, Evie. Appreciate you tuning in. Have a good one. Yes, I'm ordering food with my right hand and making a blueprint with my left hand. That's what's going on right now. And I'm still trying to find a place to order food from, though. None of these options seem very good. We're starting, by the way. Nothing really sounds good that I'm looking at. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Who this Gregory? We lost Gregory. Oh, he was typing. Yeah, we know that he's not very good at multitasking. That is not something we needed to test. Yeah. That has been very abundantly clear. Is your in-game sound turned off, Gregory? Or did you click the button and it just didn't let you click it? But none of this stuff sounds good. What the heck? Shucks. I might have to drive somewhere. Is that a SVX? I don't see this very often. That's a fence. That hurt. That fence was playing defense. GG's, everybody. Oh, hey, we collisions got turned on right after I finished past the finish line, apparently. Yeah, I think the last time I ate, it's 8 p.m. last night. Something like that. What do I want to eat though? Not a problem there, Varun. Have a good one. Can you just join, Gregory? Are you able to do that? Somebody invited me to play, but I'm already playing. Well, shucks, how dare it. I think I finally found something to eat. Yep. Go with this. All right. Not co-op. Let's go. Uh-oh. It says Bing is disconnected. That's not good. Hopefully he reconnects. I just realized my face cam was off. Hello. No, B. You dropped your remote in the chair? F. Oh wait, Avi. Is Avi still here? Can you still hear me? You won too, man. What are we doing with your rewards? Did you want me to sell exclusive cars or? Can somebody ping Avi on Discord and ask him what he wants me to do with his rewards? Ooh, Peel, you are lagging like crazy. GG's everybody. Took the purest route. Which chat did he answer in? Is the question. Probably Horizon chat. Well, see, now he's just gonna get a ghost ping. He doesn't need a reward. What does he want me to do with it then? Do you want me to give it to somebody else or sell exclusive cars for minimum buyout? Like, what are we doing? I mean, he doesn't need it, yes, but what does he want me to do with it? I must do something with it. Donate to charity? I mean, either one of those options that I just listed would technically be donating to charity. Giving it to somebody else or selling a car for minimum buyout. Both of those could technically fall under the description of giving to charity. I guess let me put it this way. Does anybody in chat actually need credits? Like, you don't have hardly any credits at all. Wait, did they fix that BMW selling trick? I remember them saying something at some point about them fixing that. Did they actually fix it? To where you could sell the cheap BMW for 12 million? Because they said at some point they were going to, but I haven't actually checked if they did. Toyota Sora. Wait, is that in the game? I mean, I should have an extra one of all the cars, but like most of them. Soarer. Oh. Has it come out twice? If it does, I do. If not, maybe not. Wait, wasn't that up for vote at some point? Did that lose the backstage pass vote? Or did it win the backstage pass vote? I'm assuming it lost since you're asking for it. Oh, right. That was in the Back to the 90s playlist. That's why it sounds familiar. Wow. Did I miss it? I almost missed it. It was close. It's only been released once and it was in the Back to the 90s. I might just have one then. Yeah. Thought I missed it. Yo, dude, where's my car? So weird to be driving first person in a ghosted car. GG's, everybody. Give it to anybody. Okay. No, it is not. All right, so we had Peel 1-2, a V1-2, and Vignesh 1-3. So the options for rewards, you can either get around 20 million credits, which you can either sell me one car that's worth 20 million credits or 2 of the BMWs. Or I can sell exclusive cars for minimum buyout. And let's check and see. Is this BMW still sellable? No, yeah, it's still sellable. So you could sell 2 of these to me or 1 exclusive for 20 million. For 20 million, or we can give it to somebody else in the chat if anybody else needs it, or I can sell a car for minimum buyout. Those are the options. So we'll start with Vignesh. Vignesh, do you want credits? Do you want somebody else to have the credits, or do you want me to sell one of my exclusive cars for a minimum buyout? Oh, I say 1. 3, because you want 3. Vignesh. Hello. Kind sir. Have a good one, Gregory. Thanks for tuning in and hanging out. Okay, Vignesh is AFK. Peel. Do you want credits, or do you want me to sell some cars? Wait, what? Oh, JN? Huh? What's going on there? Basically all of them. Like literally all of them, but I don't necessarily have extras of everything. Are there any cars that you need? Are there any cars that you would like to see me sell? I have a lot of cars. Or you can just sell me some cars and I'll buy them out. Even if it's the BMW, just for credits. Porsche Taycan Cross Country Turismo. This one? Let's do it. I only got one. Never even used the car. You trying to buy it, or you just want me to sell it? Trying to buy it? All right. Let me know when you're ready. Selling? You got one more. Nice. Two for one. Nice. Want another one? Let me know when you're ready. There it goes. Big Nash, is he still here? Nice, nice. Yeah, both those cars were only out once, Jan. Yeah. They'll come back. Okay, well, since they are all just like AFK, I'll just sell random duplicates. Do I have any duplicates? Cars that have only been out once. I should. Okay, buy Posto. Sure, go ahead. I don't mind. Okay, that's in the backstage. Up Fiat. That's in the backstage. Alpha. That's in the backstage. C, that's in the backstage. Rebel Machine. Oh yeah, there's one. At this point, you're welcome to try to snipe them. At this point, I'm gonna sell a Rebel. This has only been out once. It was technically available in Series 28 for the winter shop. But as far as in the playlist, it's only been out once. I'm gonna sell 2 of these. Is that Javelin even an exclusive? It is. Nope, it is not. Okay, what else we got? Yaskari. That is not in the backstage. It has been out 3 times, but not since Series 31. What else we got? Zagato. It's in the backstage. Lagonda's in the backstage. DBS is in the back. Wait, is the DBS in the backstage? Yes, it is. Of Valkyrie. It's not in the backstage. But the Pro is, right? It is, yeah. Ouch. That's the minimum buyout? That's a ripoff. Alright, what else we got? ATS GT is not in the backstage. I mean, yeah, I got gift to everybody, but only once. It was the only time it was available. It's not available for purchase in the auto show, and it's not available to obtain in the wheel spin. So it's an exclusive. What else we got? Is that the backstage? Yeah. There's one. It's another one that was available in the holiday shop. Alright, we only made it to the B's, but I think that was enough cars. We sold a bunch. Wait, how many was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus 2, that was 7. Actually, let's do a couple more. Might as well. Bentley, BMW. There's a bunch of BMWs. That's in the backstage. IX. That's in the backstage. We're voting for that in a couple of weeks. Do I have an extra i4? I mean, I obviously do. It's... Oh. Let's filter for duplicates. Is that in the backstage? It's not. Okay. Let's do that one. The BMW 850 CSI. Or where's my food? 3 minutes. All right, we'll do one more after this. No, Gregory, we do not. The only drinks that are not in the cooler are 2 liters, 12 packs, gallons of water, cases of water, or stuff on a display, like for instance, a Red Bull display or a Monster display or a Gatorade display. But if somebody wants to buy something off the display, it's not cheap or anything. It is on sale if it's on the display, but it's not like cheaper if you buy it off the display versus in the cooler. 3 competition sedan. Competition Q. It's in the backstage. That limousine's in the backstage. Did the CT4 win, or are we voting for it right now? No, we're voting for that in a couple weeks. It's one of those. Might have time. Maybe. See how fast I can grab the car and test it. Here's one that's not tuned. Hey, where did I get a second one of these from? Let's get out of the backstage or something. No? I must have just bought it. Yep. Have a good one, Peel. Thanks for tuning in and participating. Oh, it's B class. Interesting. Wait, Raptor's in the backstage? This Raptor? Not in my notes. This got gifted out to everybody, but it's not backstage. I'll check if I have time here in a second. It's definitely not in my notes. First gear needs to be shorter. And when you accelerate, you see how it went all the way back down to 3,500 RPM before it accelerated back again? It should look like, yeah, let's see if I can, it should look like just basically between 4,500 and max RPMs the whole time. But other than that, I don't think you're gonna get far enough to actually see a result. But I do have to go. My food is here. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Hopefully we'll see you next Thursday. Till then, hopefully everybody has a good one, and bye everybody.